Hi, how you doing? Fireman Mike from Successful Local Marketing, and welcome to another episode of our web TV show. So last week we talked about how small business owners are going to basically be squeezed out of the radio and TV markets in a local area, secondary to the general election coming, and the fact that there could be upwards of $2 billion spent by the candidates, and local businesses literally aren't going to be able to afford that airtime. And I got a couple of questions back via email of, Mike, how do you sell to somebody who is bought into radio and TV? How do you bring that person who can no longer afford the radio or TV ads over the next few months and bring them over to internet marketing? And I thought it was a really interesting point, and we've done this a lot for a lot of local businesses. The cable stations, the TV stations, the radio stations don't like me that much, because if I get a chance to get in front of their clients, we literally almost always are able to get that ad spend to come over to internet marketing and to ditch radio and TV. So I thought I'd share some of my secrets with you of how we do that. So first thing, let's talk about that business owner who's spending on radio TV. What do we know about them? Well, number one, typically they have money, right? They have money to spend because radio and TV is not cheap. And yes, I know we could get into the argument of the 3 a.m. spot, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about general radio and TV is typically between $2,000 to $5,000, if not more, in a local market. So we know they're spending, let's say $1,000 to $4,000, okay? It could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. What else do we know about them? Well, we know that they value branding. They believe that broadcasting their logo out or broadcasting their business name out is valuable to them. Well, can we do that on the internet side? Absolutely. So we will show you how to do that. So what we know is they value that branding, they value that exposure. What's the other thing we know about them? We know that they believe that type of marketing is doing something for them, or they wouldn't do it over and over. So it's a valuable client if you're willing to put in the work, because if they're willing to continue to pay for radio and TV and you can show them how your internet marketing is working, they're going to be a valuable client for you as well. So the first thing to know about these types of clients is you need to explain to them how internet marketing equals visibility and exposure. Now, this is really important because this is what they buy into when they're doing radio and TV. That visibility and exposure is going to build their business. So you need to show them how you can offer the same thing through a different medium. So how do you do that? Well, think about Facebook, think about YouTube, think about paid traffic. And when you're talking to these types of folks, you want to do paid traffic. SEO is not the right strategy to sell somebody who is used to buying TV ads. They're used to paying for their traffic. So you want to show them on the internet side, paid traffic. Again, Google AdWords, Facebook, YouTube. The second thing is you want to show them how that paid traffic will bring them visibility and exposure for their business. So now you're comparing more of an apples to apples type of equation. Now, most of these business owners doing radio or TV are going to throw this in your face. They're going to say, well, when I do the radio, I hit 500,000 people, or when I'm on TV, I hit 100,000 people. And your job is to show them that although you may not reach the masses quite like radio or TV, that the people you're reaching are far more targeted. So you need to show them how, yes, you may reach 500,000 people, but what percentage of that audience is really your type of customer, Mr. Business Owner or Mrs. Business Owner? And if you do your job, you're going to be able to show them how it's a very small percentage and that they're using all this money to reach a small percentage. Versus, what if you could take that pile of money that you're spending here and move it over here and hit your target audience every time? How much better is that ad spend going to be? That's another way to help move them from here over to here. And then the last way is you've got to talk about tracking. You can't talk about radio and TV and tracking all together. It literally does not work. Now, yes, again, somebody will say, well, I put a coupon on and I got 4 coupons back in my store. That's great, but that's not the direct response type of marketing that we're used to and that we can do on the internet. So you want to be able to show them how you can track ads on Facebook or on Google AdWords. And you also want to show them how if the ad is successful, they can put more money towards it to make it more successful. But if the ad is not successful, how you can change it on the fly versus versus TV or the radio, where once they've cut that spot, it's done. It's out there airing, and if they want to cut another spot, they have to spend more money. With you doing your online marketing, you can quickly change a Facebook ad, you could quickly change a YouTube ad, you could quickly change Google AdWords to be more successful for that local business owner. So I hope this little conversation helped you. Obviously, there's a whole lot more we can go into, but these are the main points that I've used to take businesses who are spending a lot of money on radio and TV and bring them over to internet marketing and have turned into long-term customers and clients for me. So again, I hope that helps you. You can learn more at successfullocalmarketing.com. We'll see you there.